I'll go ahead and start reading the question. A club began with 3 members. Each month, each member brought 1 new member. Which function can be used to determine the number of members X months after the club began? I have my answer choices down here, but we'll go ahead and work it out up here. I always like to begin by annotating my question, marking and underlining important words and key phrases. So a club began with 3 members. So it started with 3 members. Each month, each member brought 1 new member. So how many did they bring apiece? 1. The words each are also very important. Each usually tells me multiplication. Which function can be used to determine the number of members X months after the club began? When we're looking for a function and I see multiplication, the function we're going to use, the equation, would be exponential or a growth formula. So for growth, because it's growing, they keep bringing new members, so the growth formula is f of x equals a 1 plus r x to the x power. A represents where you began, or your starting point. The plus, 1 plus, sits in the formula because we are growing. At what rate? And this is usually your time, as also stated in the problem, X months. So that's your time. So where did we begin? So if we start rewriting our formula and filling it in, f of x equals, where do we begin? With how many members? 3 members. And then we write our 1 plus, because that's always just the growth formula. What's our rate? How many members were each of them bringing? 1. And then we fill the rest in. So now we're going to go ahead and combine what's in here. 1 plus 1 is 2. And we bring everything else down. And that's your answer. That's the function. And it's actually down here. Answer D. If we also wanted to think about this in a different way, we could even draw a picture. So this club began with 3 members. Begins with 3. And each of them brought 1 new person. So this person brought this person brought this friend, this person brought her. So how many total are in the club now? We have 6 people. The next month, each member brings another person. They bring them, he brings her, she brings him, he brings him, she brings her, and this person brings their friend. And now how many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people, right? Let's just draw our people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can see from here, it grew from 3 to 6. You would end up multiplying what? 3 times 2 gets 6. 6 to 12. 6 times 2 equals 12. So we can see that our change is 2. And it's consistently times 2. And because we are using multiplication, there's not addition or subtraction here. It's multiplication. It matches our formula here. F of x equals, you begin with 3. You found that the rate is times 2 to the unknown month. And that's another way of looking at this problem pictorially.